It is Iran and Israel. Now, you heard CBS Radio News lead off the program today talking about how the president is going to wait for a couple of weeks and look at some opinion polls and see what the American people think. Listen, I'm going to give you a chance to voice your opinion. This will kind of be driving the phone lines for the first couple of hours of the program today, because this is the story, no matter where you're listening to me or watching us on the video stream at kdkradio.com. If you click on KDK Watch, this affects all of us. There should be no second guessing here. I mean, Iran continues to take the fight to Israel. I mean, what do they think is going to happen? And Israel is not going to stop. They're not going to take their foot off the pedal. We saw what they did with Hamas. They went on and on and on and continued to batter away at that enemy. And they're going to do the exact same thing when it comes to Iran, because if we let Iran develop a nuclear weapon, it's game over. It will be a game changer for generations to come, and you will have other smaller third world countries, by using their rich oil reserve as cash flow, to create weapons of mass destruction of their own. And I know a lot of people may be comparing this to what happened with George W. Bush and then Vice President Dick Cheney, weapons of mass destruction that were never found, and Saddam Hussein was finally brought down. I said it before and I'll say it again. If nothing more than the life of Saddam Hussein was taken, it was worth every single ounce of sweat equity that we put into it, because he was a bad hombre. He was someone that had to be removed, and thank goodness that he was. Now, as far as what's happening in Iran, we must find a way to negotiate. I would love to see this thing come to an end, but you have to have positive proof beyond a shadow of a doubt that they will never even contemplate developing a nuclear weapon. Is that even feasible? Is it even possible? I don't know. But I know we have no other choice if we want to keep the planet safe. Now, I know many of you are saying, how could they actually launch a rocket of that size across the Atlantic, and how could it affect the United States? Well, look, this is one time we're the world's big brother. We are the keeper of the kingdom, the safety of people all around the world. And if not us, then who? And yes, it could actually ricochet and cause an undenying lack of respect for the rest of the world, who will have to suffer because of this just insatiable desire for Iran to want to rule because of this nuclear weapon. That's what it comes down to. It's nothing more than a nuclear weapon to be able to treat the rest of the world like a bunch of pawns on a chessboard. So now more than ever, I think we as Americans owe it to our country, owe it to our commander-in-chief, and more importantly, owe it to our number one ally, Israel, and their Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, to stand beside them every step of the way and to make sure that Iran never has the capability to develop a nuclear weapon. Many lives, including our own, are depending on it.